Hello guys, how are you? It is Sunday morning, 2:20 in the AM, and I just had a bowl of menudo, which is not a good idea this late ever. But I got busy finally taking down my Christmas trees, and I had way more decor up than I thought I had, and I made the mistake of throwing away some of the boxes I actually had decorations in. So I was hustling, trying to figure out how to restore everything. And before I knew it, it was creeping up on midnight, and I hadn't eaten anything since this afternoon around 3. So I was tanking on the sugar end of things. But I'm trying to stay busy because things ain't going right. Okay. And I am so over getting on here and being a sad sack because it seems like that's all I have to say now. Um, but it's just the way things are going, guys. I don't know what the heck. I think it's time to break out the huevo and do a curo de ojo or something. For those of you that don't know what the heck I'm talking about, it's this Mexican ritual where you take an egg, and I can't even tell you what prayers are said, but they basically clean you and do a sweep over you with an egg. And supposedly all the bad energy that somebody put out on you, like bad juju, will get sucked up into the egg and cleanse you of mal de ojo or ojo. Ojo basically means somebody done looked at you and gave you the evil eye because they are either wanting what you have or just want to put some bad juju on you. But I'm telling you, nothing can compare to the loss of a bestie. But since then, things have been going very bizarre. Now, I don't know, just things have been going strange. So let me give y'all an example. Okay, so last Friday, and it started last Friday. Last Friday after work, I went and picked up little dude and we go to Dairy Queen. Every Friday we go to Dairy Queen. I'm freezing, so let me cross myself. Okay. Um, Picked him up, went to Dairy Queen, and I'm so over Dairy Queen, but we do have fast food Fridays unless I'm feeling lazy, and then I'll do fast food like on a random day during the week, which I hate to do because it makes me feel like a super lazy mom. But sometimes your girl is tired and don't want to come home and cook. But anywho, I digress. What I'm trying to say is we went to um our tried and true Dairy Queen. I opted for the tacos. And as I'm biting into a taco, I feel something hard. I didn't bite into it, but I feel something hard in my mouth. And I'm like, oh, well, it's a bone. At least I know it's real beef. But so, thank goodness I didn't bite into it. But I pull it out and it's not a bone. Okay. Let me show you guys what it was. I took a picture in case I did injure my mouth, then I would own Dairy Queen. Okay, so I look at this thing and I'm like, oh my goodness gracious, what the heck is this? I go up to the front and I talk to the little cashier who knows us by name. We've been going there for years. And I tell her, I'm not trying to make a big thing out of it. Thankfully, I did not bite down on it and hurt myself, but you need to be made aware that this was in my taco meat. And she's like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. That is from the bins that we keep our cooked meat in. Once it's cooked, we keep our meat in these bins, and that is a piece of it. I am so sorry. So she goes back and tells the cook, and the cook has to dump out all the meat that is in this bin because they found the broken part of it. And she asks me if she tells me that she can comp the meal. I'm like, it's not that big a deal. Thankfully, I wasn't hurt. I'm just giving you guys a heads up. Something's amiss back there. You don't need to comp the meal, but she comped it anyway. She comped the meal, made me new tacos, and then we ended up getting 2 sundaes for free. And I'm lactose intolerant. Little dude don't like ice cream, so they're still sitting in the freezer. They're still sitting in the freezer, and refrozen ice cream is not good, so they're probably going to get tossed out on trash day. But anywho, so that was Friday, last Friday. This week, Monday or Tuesday, I can't even remember when, on my way to work, a big red rock slammed into my hood, punching a hole through my hood and cracking my headlight. I don't remember if it was Monday or Tuesday. Everything's just kind of smushed in together, but I saw it like in slow motion rolling at me at 70 miles an hour. Felt the thud, and I had just gotten on the freeway, so I was like, "Oh crap!" By the time I pull over, I didn't want to pull over because I know that if I had seen my car damaged that early in the morning, I would have just lost it. So I made it all the way to work, get in the parking garage, come outside, and I see this. You guys, I was so upset. I'm like, why can I not take a step forward without being shoved back a few? And then I got to thinking about it. It could have been absolutely worse because that rock, and it was a big one, could have, considering it was on the driver's side, could have come through the windshield and at 70 miles an hour punched a hole in my head, and I may not be here. Or I may have caused an accident or who knows what. So it definitely could have been worse, but at the time and for like hours after, I was really, really upset. I've been driving since I'm 19 years old and I've never had to file a claim on insurance. So this sucked. I've gotten my estimate and I have to take my estimate to the dealership and they have their own collision center. So all that's going to get taken care of. I was going to do that today. But later on in the week, Thursday, my princess has gone missing. My little black beauty has gone missing. I put her out Thursday night. I always put her out. She spends, I don't go to bed until really, really late. So her last meow at the door, I'm not crying, you guys. My allergies are kicking up. Sorry. I let her out Thursday night around 11:30, midnight. And usually she is waiting for us at the door in the morning. And Friday morning, she wasn't there, which was weird. Friday evening when we got home, she wasn't there. She hasn't been back. She hasn't been home. So I've put out alerts on the neighborhood app. I've called the Tri-City Animal Shelter that does animal pickups for the 3 little cities in my area. And I didn't think to call the Dallas one because I don't know if Dallas would pick up here, but I'm calling the Dallas one Monday. Tri-Cities does not have her. No kitty described like her was brought in. So maybe, I don't know if Dallas would have her. I don't know what they would be doing out over here, but I'm like desperate to find her. We've been walking around the neighborhood calling her. We've been driving around looking for, little accidents on the road. One of my neighbors is actually helping because he's seen us the last 2 days walking around, calling for her and doing the sound. So he's now keeping an eye out. And he was creeping. He's so sweet. He was creeping in his pickup truck, trying to see. There's a creek right next to his house. He said a lot of stray cats are in those trees. So, little dude had that same idea. So we went by the creek today, not in the creek, but there's like a little bridge over the creek. So we looked down in the creek, but it was really, really quiet. And she would have come out or meowed if she was hurt or something like that. And no cat scampered or anything. So he said to keep an eye out there. I have a few neighbors through the neighborhood app are looking. But it's not like her not to come home. She always comes home. She comes in at 6 a.m. and stays in all day long. And then she leaves. She goes outside like around 11:30 midnight before I go to bed. Now, I don't force her out. She wants to go out or will meow all night long. And she's right back at 6 a.m. always. And we haven't seen her since Thursday. Thursday was the last time we saw her. And I'm like, what's weird is that Thursday, before I put her out, okay, I have been on this Ralph Macchio kick. And I'm probably going to be all over the place because this is where my head is right now. I'm feeling very, very... But on Thursday, I've been on a Ralph Macchio kick. I knew he did more than Karate Kid and Cobra Kai. So I started Googling movies of his. And there is a movie called Lost Cat Corona. And he loses his wife's black cat. He lets his wife's black cat out and the cat gets lost and the wife freaks out. So he has to go look for this cat in their neighborhood. And in doing so, he encounters all kinds of crazy crap going on in the neighborhood. The movie was really, really good. It sounds like, It was really, really good. And he's really good. And it's a nice movie. And I watched that before I let Princess out. And then my black cat disappears. So it's just strange and it's weird. I'm hoping she comes back. I've been busying myself. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about her hurt somewhere. I don't want to think about her not coming back. So I have been busying myself because I'm sick of my head. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sick of my head. My head will not shut up. It's something, something, something. Okay, so let's see. The plastic last Friday, the car, the kitty. And this Friday, yesterday, went back to the Dairy Queen and went to go wash my hands, and I had to TT. And I looked into the toilet to make sure that it was flushed because people are disgusting. And my glasses fell right off of my face into the toilet. Thankfully, it had been flushed. But you guys, I can't function if any fluid that is not in my own home, I can't handle wet anything, especially if it's not of me, from me, whatever. I know that sounds gross, but my freaking glasses fell in the toilet. And for a split second, I'm like, well, I guess I'm not going to see, but I can't see. Okay, so I grabbed him and I ran to the sink and I turned on the water and let it get as hot as it could. And I'm scrubbing my hands and I'm scrubbing everything. And I'm just convinced that I'm going to get typhoid or something because my thumbnails, well, my skin is so cracked and everything. I'm like, there's just bacteria all up seeping in my body. And I'm freaking the heck out. And I'm washing my glasses in hot soapy water. And it took about 20 minutes before I felt not disgusting. So I'm just like, really? What kind of stupid crap is going to continue to happen? And then today I'm finally getting down my Christmas ornaments and my little Snoopy tree that I showed you guys, a little Peanuts Christmas tree that I have every year. I tipped it over by accident, and the one Lucy ornament that I have clean cut the head off. So I have a Lucy body and a Lucy head, and it looked kind of spooky because the head with the string was still on the tree. It looked really wrong, but I just didn't have the energy to super glue it, so I wrapped it up and I'll super glue it next year. Okay, I'm just like, just stupid little things like that are happening. And then on top of the cat in the car and everything, I'm just like over it. So I got up this morning around 9 o'clock and I went to look for the cat and I couldn't find her. And I went up and down our street calling out for her and she didn't come back. And then I got really, really sad. So I lied back down and I didn't wake up until almost 3. And little dude can sleep as long as mom was asleep. So I was like, oh my gosh, my poor kid is probably friggin' starving. I got up. It was creeping up on 3 and he was still laid out. So I didn't feel too bad about that. But I didn't want to be at the house. So we went to the mall. I don't even know if it's a mall. It's a complex. And it has all your stores out and about. You know, it has all your stores in this complex. And I wanted to shop. I've told y'all this. I've told y'all I've been doing a lot of shopping and I wanted to shop. So I wanted to go to Bath and Body Works because I had found they were having their sale. And online, the scents that I wanted, I had filled a basket with these $4.95 scents. They had marked them down 75% off. And I filled my basket and fell asleep before I could push buy. So when I got online today, 2 of them were no longer available. I'm like, well, ain't this a bee? Because I'm looking for things to give me joy. Okay. So I'm like, well, let's just go to Bath and Body Works, city over. So go to Bath and Body Works, and little dude is just dismayed and disgruntled. He's like, oh my gosh, these are all girly stores. There's nothing here for a dude, till he saw Hot Topic. We stood in line at Hot Topic for a little over 30 minutes, 30, 31, 32 minutes, because he wanted to go into Hot Topic. The only dude store, the only store that catered to the dude in him. So I'm like, dude, there's Foot Locker right there. There's Champs right there. There's Journeys right there. But anywho, so we stood there for half an hour. He went in, he bought one thing. I'll show you guys that. And then we went over to Bath and Body Works, and I was able to find the scent that had gone out of stock online. Well, 2. I was able to find 2 of the ones that had gone out of stock online. And then I went a little cuckoo and they were having buy 2, get 1 free or something like that. So I ended up with 4 scents in there. But I'm going to show you guys the new things I purchased. We also went to the swap meet last weekend. and I found some really cool things there, and I'll show you guys there. I was embracing my Latino-ness, and I think my Mexican side got me luck on something that I've been looking for, something that I had actually found on Amazon, and almost purchased, but I was like, oh, even for the love of Selena, that's too expensive. So I found some awesome things there, cheaper than on Amazon.
Here at the flea market, embracing my Mexican-ness. You guys, look at the detail on this stuff. So gorgeous. Look at the little hand sanitizer containers. See? Cute little barrel. Skin wallets. Beautiful leather belts. And these leather covered canteens. So pretty.
So I'm just gonna grab whatever's in front of me. I had to make a pit stop at Dollar Tree today, literally a pit stop, because we had been out and about, and on the way home I had to really tinkle, and y'all have to understand how desperate I was to TT if I went to a Dollar Tree potty, because if you've ever been to a Dollar Tree potty, y'all know how gross those are. But while I was there, after the fact, I bought the Maruchan noodles for little dude because I can't find them at my raggedy Walmart. I found these adorable You Complete Me socks and this cute 2-in-1 stylus. I don't even know why. It has a laser pointer and it's a stylus. It was just there. I was in one of my grab moods. This is all just randomly. The other day, little dude and I went to the movie trading company because I told you guys I'm on a Ralph Macchio kick, and one of my favorite movies of his is Crossroads. I wanted it, and they had one copy for $5.99. This is such a good movie. And then I saw A Streetcar Named Desire. I watched it once and loved it, and got that for $5.99 as well. Just some random spoil me goodies from Walmart today. I went to grocery shop today because tomorrow I'm taking him trampoline park, and that's all I want to do tomorrow. It's supposed to rain and snow tomorrow. We'll see. But I like the chai latte. I like the Celestial something brand of the chai latte, but I couldn't find it, so I got the Great Value Walmart brand. I love a chai latte. Okay, I do. My bougie comes out. And then, guys, I had no idea they still sold these. When I saw that they had butter rum and a share size, I grabbed it. I'm not sharing. Little dude don't like them. Yay. Not for nothing. Drop this in a cup of coffee. So good. I had no idea they still made them. Those are just my random I need joy type of things. Okay, so Amazon. I am on a Selena kick again here lately. I get in these moods, and I found these awesome masks. This one's really big, looks like a diaper, but really pretty Selena mask. I found them on Amazon. Told you guys I'm looking for make me happy things. This one I wore today, and I got so many compliments on where did you get it? Where did you get it? Where did you get it? Now the Selena mask, and then little dude loves this one. He had one. I don't know what possessed the child to fling it in the car, and it flew out the window, and he was heartbroken, and we haven't been able to find them. So he got a 5-pack of the same design. He has a few cute little ones, but this one is his absolute favorite. So we got that on Amazon as well. That came last week sometime. His Hot Topic purchase was this. Now, mind you, we waited out there for 32 stinking minutes. This glow-in-the-dark mask. He really liked that, so got that. Target, when we went the other day, they were having a clearance on some of their housewares, and I'm not sleeping hardly at all right now because I keep dreaming about her. I've had 2 dreams about her, and in the dream it's awesome because she's alive, and I'm just like, I knew it. I knew this was like a horrible joke, or I knew this wasn't real. I knew you were still here, and then I wake up and she's not. So I averaged like 3 hours of sleep a night, and I'm not even averaging that. which is why my mood is a little bonkers. But they had their body pillows on clearance. This big giant bad boy was $8. Where's the sticker? Mama, I like to show y'all stickers. It was $10. I don't know what they're regularly priced, but it was $8. Grab that. Did I wiggle, y'all? And then I needed a cover for it, okay? I needed a cover, and I found this white, fluffy, fuzzy body pillow cover. That was $10. But I needed it, okay? I'm not gonna use it without one. Now let me show you guys the stuff that I picked up at the swap meet. Okay, like I said, I had been on Amazon looking for sweatshirts, and I found one that I didn't think was as pretty as this one. And then I'd read some like not so good reviews, and then it took forever to come, and then they were thin and not of good quality, and they were like $39. And I was gonna buy one because anything for Selena's, right? Look at this, guys. Swap meet new hoodie. She had them for $20, but because I bought this other thing, she sold me the hoodie for $18. And then I found this beauty. She had them for $10 and she sold it for $8. So it's a big old long cat hair on there. So I did so much better at the pulga, at the swap meet, than I would have on Amazon. Plus, they would have come from China. I'm sure these probably are from China too, but it would have taken forever, and they said that the quality wasn't as good. So that's that. The only other things I have to show you that are new are the thingies from Bath & Body Works. And I have a thrift haul, guys. Before all of this madness started happening, I did go thrifting, and I found an amazing thing. If you guys know, I haven't posted it on Facebook. And I started my Instagram again. I finally remembered the code. And I ended up back on Instagram because I didn't tell you guys I won a giveaway. A fellow local thrifter had a giveaway on a Fenton vase, and I won it. And we've been trying to get together and see when where we can meet, because he's local, where we can meet so I can get my prize. But between our schedules so far, I think we haven't gotten to connect. We're trying to connect, but we haven't connected. But anywho, I restarted my Instagram because that's how he mainly communicates or posts. So I restarted my Instagram. So I'm trying to remember if I put any of my thrifted finds on my Instagram. I'm not sure. But anywho, I found, this is the one that I had been wanting. Rosewater and Ivy, and this one was $4.95 online and at the store. I had been wanting this one, but I didn't want to pay the regular price of $16.50. So when I saw that it was on clearance, I geeked out and I moved too slow and they were gone. This one was also gone. It's the Saltwater Breeze. It is so fresh and lovely. Not right for winter, but whatever, I can wait. This is another one that I had put in my basket online and it disappeared. And these two are the ones that I snurfled, I sniffed, and went gaga over. And you guys, when I tell y'all, I was snurfling and sniffing, and there's still a few over there. Look at all the ones I was sniffing at, guys. Oh, so lovely. Look at all the sample sprays. I'm bad in that store. I am bad in that store. And I didn't even go into the candles because I knew better. So the only other two that I picked up is You're the One, very, very popular. And I'm like, what's the big deal? Until I smelled it. Oh my gosh, absolutely amazing. And this one smells so good. It's called Cactus Blossom. So it was buy two, get one free. So I bought two, got one free. And these were all on sale anyway. So it was buy two, get one free. I think my total savings, and this one was $4.95. So I think my total savings with the sale, what was my savings? Hello. I thought it was on here. It's always on here. Total discount. $27.88 for some smelly. So I saved that much money. Did I need any more? No, but it brings me joy. And I need joy. Am I using shopping as a crutch? Probably. I don't know. But anywho, that's all the new stuff. I know my phone's about to go, so I'm going to splice this one together as best as I can. get a drink of water because that menudo has just soaked up every possible liquid fluid in my body. I need a big old glass of ice water. And I will be back to show you guys my thrifty finds that I am so excited about, so happy about. One is definitely going to be a DIY, and it's going to be snowing and raining tomorrow, so I can't get my spray paint out. But definitely want to show you guys. So till I see you guys again in just a little bitty bit, I will talk to you. I just said that. I will talk to you guys in a little bitty bit. So until then, I love y'all bunches.